What's going on, everybody? It's Cody here from TideWe, and today, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about TideWe's brand new rangefinder that just came out actually like a month ago. Now, we came out with a rangefinder last year that was an absolute hit, and we basically found some ways to make our new one a little better than the old one. Now, the old one is still a great piece of equipment. It does exactly what you need it to for a great price, but we decided we wanted to kind of up our standards a little bit to something that's a little more user-friendly and has a little more capabilities when you're out there in the woods or even on the golf course in this matter. Now, this is the new packaging for the Laser Rangefinder by TideWe. As you can tell, this is the HD 700 series. This is the camo version. Along with the camo version, we also have a black version of that laser rangefinder as well. This is the black version. As you can tell though, there's a little different on there. This is the HD 700E. The reason why this one is called a 700E rather than that 700 is basically because this is going to have an OLED screen on the inside of it, while this is just going to be LCD. So this is going to have a little more versatility when you're out there in the woods. We're going to talk about that in a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and get started with the first one, that camo version of the HD 700. So let's go ahead, pop this bad boy out of the package, show you guys the features, the look, and everything that comes in the box when you purchase one of these rangefinders. So if we go ahead and pop the cover off of this rangefinder box, you can see it's going to be nicely packaged in here with a nice little holster that actually comes with the rangefinder itself. So we're going to take this out for right now. We'll set this aside. This is our new rangefinder pouch that is going to come with the rangefinder itself. As you can tell, awesome, almost harder shell case than what we had before. The cool thing about this case is there are actually two ways to use it. Now, you can take this strap off the top here and then unzip this pouch. When you unzip this pouch, it's going to open up. You're going to expose that rangefinder inside. Before we take the rangefinder out, I just want to show you guys that you don't have to unzip this pouch to get access or to close this rangefinder pouch. Now, the reason why we did that was because we want to make sure that you guys are able to remain stealthy while you're out in the woods hunting the animals that you're hunting. Obviously, we know if you have to unzip the pouch to get to the rangefinder, that's not exactly the stealthiness you would like when you're out there in the woods. So we added this strap on the top to allow you to close this pouch and keep it closed, keep your rangefinder protected while you're hunting, rather than having to open that zipper up to get to it when you need it. So this is a nice quiet way to open this pouch, get the rangefinder out, and be able to pull it out to range that animal that's coming in. So now that we have the rangefinder out, you guys can take a look at the sweet new sleek design that TideWe has done with the rangefinder itself. Obviously, if you are familiar with the rangefinders that we released last year, this one is a little different than the one we released last year. A better design. I feel like it just kind of holds in your hand really nice. We got grip on top, as you can tell. Let's see if it focuses here. We have some grip on top, and then we also have some grip on the bottom to allow you to hold this thing if it does get wet. It's not going to slip out of your hands when you're in the tree stand. So we got that grip in pretty much centralized locations on that rangefinder where you're going to be pretty much placing your hand to do the ranging that you're going to be doing. So that grip on top and that grip on bottom is definitely a necessity to make sure that it is comfortable while it is in your hand. If it does start to snow, rain, sleet, whatever it may be, we just got to make sure that it's going to be comfortable while you're holding it. Working our way around this rangefinder, as you can see, you're going to have the eye cup on the top here, just kind of very similar to our old design. You're going to have a focusing ability on that eye cup. You can see I'm kind of twisting it back and forth there. Moving down, you're actually going to have a mode button. We'll get into this in a little bit, but there's a lot of modes that are included in with this rangefinder, and by switching this back and forth, you are able to turn on those modes that are included with the rangefinder. Below that mode button, you're going to have a power inlet. This is where you're going to be able to charge the rangefinder when you do need to. Now, you're going to get a lot of ranges out of this rangefinder before you actually have to worry about charging this thing. I've actually been using these for quite some time, and I have yet to charge them, even the old ones that we had. So you're gonna get quite a few ranges out of this bad boy before you do have to plug it in, but the charging cables and everything you need to charge the rangefinder is all included in the box when you purchase the rangefinder itself. So now the neat thing about these rangefinders, both the rangefinders for that matter, the 700E and the 700, is going to be equipped with 5 different types of modes. Now these modes are going to be as followed. A, distance measuring. This is basically going to be your standard distance measuring that you would normally use the rangefinder for. B, horizontal and vertical distance measuring. C, speed measuring. D, you're gonna have flagpole locking, and then E, you're also gonna have golf trajectory compensation. Now, those last two modes are for the golf mode, and that is what that sliding button above the power inlet is for. So by switching that back and forth, you are able to turn those golf modes on. If you are a golfer and want to use this for golf, you do have that option, and that's what sliding that button back and forth will allow you to do. So real quick, before we move on to the black rangefinder, I just want to show you guys the top here. Now you're gonna have two different buttons on top. One's gonna be your ranging button and one is gonna be your mode button. Basically, when you bring this up to your eye, all you have to do is hit this ranging button once. The screen's gonna pop up. You're gonna be able to lock on to what you wanna range. Click that once more and you're gonna get numbers. Basically, that's gonna be the information you are looking for when you hit that range button. By using or hitting this mode button, you're basically gonna be able to go through the different modes that you have set. Obviously, if, like I said, if you did wanna use those golf modes that are instilled in these rangefinders, by simply sliding that mode button on the front side of this rangefinder over, you can go ahead and go through those modes again by clicking that mode button. We made it super simple and user-friendly to go through the modes and actually use this rangefinder when you're out in the woods. So like I said, this is the camouflage version. This is a 700E, so you're basically just gonna have an LCD screen on the inside of this. It's gonna be black, basically very similar to the old ones as well. So let's go ahead and move on to the 700E version of this rangefinder, and I will also show you the different colored rangefinder that we have as well. So now moving on to the 700E rangefinder, this is what you're gonna get inside the package. Now right away you can tell this is a little different than the 700. This is kind of the Cadillac of the new rangefinders that we just released about a month ago. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna show you guys the pouch on this one. Once again, this one does come in camo as well, but I'm gonna show you guys the black version of it just so you can see both colors that we have available. By opening this up, basically there's a magnetized clip on top. Now this is cool. As you guys saw on the last one, we did have that utility strap. This one, we actually have a magnet. So we're able to flip that up, unzip the case, of course, and then instead of using that strap, you're actually able to use this magnetized clip to keep this pouch shut. Once again, we do that for stealthiness while you're out in the woods hunting any type of animal that you're looking for. So to get inside here, now we can open up this magnetized clip and pull the rangefinder out. So just an overall view of this rangefinder, it's gonna look the exact same. Obviously, this one is just the black version, but the buttons, the eye cup, the front side of this rangefinder, everything is gonna be the exact same. The only difference is the internal screen on this rangefinder is actually OLED. Now the cool part about that is you're actually gonna get like a red display. You're gonna get red and green crosshairs inside of this display to make it a little easier to use this rangefinder in low light conditions. So that is gonna be the biggest main difference between the two rangefinders. Like I said, once again, the 700E is available in black and camouflage, and the HD 700 is also available in black and camouflage as well. But I just wanted to take some time today and walk you through the new rangefinders that we have just released. Like I said, these are awesome, sleek design. It's basically a little bit of an upgrade from the rangefinders that we released last year. Those rangefinders last year were an absolute hit. We got a lot of positive feedback from you guys on those rangefinders and the affordable price on them as well. So we thought we'd go ahead, up our game just a little bit and give you guys a little more versatility while you're out there in the woods hunting the big game that you're looking for. So you can find these rangefinders available on www.amazon.com. You can also find these rangefinders available at www.TideWe.com as well. We have an awesome selection of these things available right now on the website. We also have a great selection available on Amazon if you are interested. They are priced at an awesome affordable price. So the 700E version of this rangefinder is going to be available on the website or Amazon for $140. Then the HD 700 rangefinder is going to be available on the website and Amazon for $80. So once again, very affordable price for an awesome rangefinder to get yourself out there started in the woods. Thank you guys again so much for tuning into today's video. Hopefully it helped give you a better understanding on our new TideWe rangefinders. I know I've been getting some questions about them, so I thought I'd make this video. Thank you guys again. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed the rangefinder. If you purchased one already, if you had the one from last year, definitely check these ones out. You're gonna love it even more. Thank you guys again. My name is Cody from TideWe. We'll catch you on the next video. As always, keep living your passion, and we'll see you next time.